Hello and welcome, everybody. On this Friday night, it just feels right to say that the Los Angeles Lakers will take on the Boston Celtics from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, the history dates back a long ways, doesn't it? Two rivals, East Coast versus the West Coast, two teams that have had storied franchises over the decades. And what a rivalry it truly has been over the decades, as I say. And hopefully, the rivalry will continue to live up to the hype that it's typically met. And so we get set for the first matchup of the season between these two teams in an interconference battle between the Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers. Looking forward to covering this one for you guys. Thanks so much for being a part of tonight's broadcast. And this worked out quite perfectly for myself because this is the first Friday that I'm free since the beginning of September, really, when the high school football season started, because every Friday I've been covering my high school football team. This week, they are still alive. This week, they play their state semifinal game is tomorrow morning, so Saturday morning rather than Friday night. But hey, I get to watch the Lakers Celtics and call this one for you, so I'm not complaining. For the Lakers, it's Westbrook, Bradley, Horton, Tucker, James, and Davis in the starting lineup. Smart, Schroeder, Tatum, Grant Williams, and Horford get the start for Boston meanwhile. And as you heard right there, LeBron James back for the Lakers. Of course, a figure hated by many Boston sports fans. And yes, while hate's a strong word, I think it's a fine and it's an appropriate word to use because when it comes to Boston fans and their hatred for LeBron James. So it should be a fun one tonight. The Lakers come in at 8-8, the Celtics 7-8. Two teams with high expectations, but not quite living up to the billing just yet. This could be a defining moment early on in the regular season as Jason Tatum commits an early foul in just 16 seconds into the night. Anthony Davis heads to the line for a pair of free throws. Davis knocks down the first free throw attempt. He's averaging 2.1 blocks per game, ranking fourth in the league, and his second free throw will rattle home as well. 2-0 Lakers with the early advantage. Schroeder passed it to Tatum, but he wasn't expecting it. Avery Bradley, the former Celtic, to Russell Westbrook, who goes with the no-look pass, and it's Anthony Davis with an easy finish at the rim. Laying it in for two. He's accounted for all four Lakers points early. Tatum steps into a three and knocks it down. Jason Tatum wasting no time. First shot of the game for the Celtics is good. LeBron James with a between-the-legs pass to Davis, top of the key, picks up the dribble, back to James. LeBron James guarded by Al Horford. Nice pass to the corner. Good look for Davis, but he hits the iron. Rebound by Schroeder. Lakers wearing their traditional yellow. The Celtics in green, but it's their special edition uniforms. As Schroeder sends a bounce pass Horford's way, and he dribbles into the paint and knocks down the hook shot. 5-4, Boston lead. LeBron James to Anthony Davis. Davis guarded by Grant Williams. He'll drive to the rack and lay it in for two. Davis with all 6 Laker points. Schroeder finds Tatum. He's guarded by Horton Tucker. Tatum blows by him, and the reverse layup will fall out. It's no good. LeBron James now pushing it to Westbrook. Corner three. Bradley connects. Avery Bradley with the triple. 9-5, Lakers in front. By the way, at the first timeout we reach, I'm going to put on my Celtics shirt. I just got back from going out for dinner, so I didn't have enough time to make that switch because I think my Celtics one of my Celtics shirts has to be clean. As Tatum hits back iron, it comes out to Schroeder. Schroeder with the three, in and out, and Avery Bradley secures the rebound. LeBron James to Horton Tucker. He's double teamed. Tatum backs up. Schroeder defending. Bounce pass inside, and the cutting James ferociously drops the hammer. 11-5 Lakers in a timeout called by head coach Ime Udoka of the Celtics. How about that? Talen Horton-Tucker in his sophomore year teeing it up to LeBron James. He's making his return known tonight at TD Garden. The Lakers with an early 6-point lead. Back after this timeout, stick around. It's Friday night NBA action in a rivalry game that dates back all the way to almost a century ago. Not quite, but definitely decades ago. I'll be back with more after this. And welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. The Los Angeles Lakers this season 4-2 with LeBron James, 4-6 without him. The points per game down by about 3 without LeBron James. There's a nice cut by Smart, who rolls it in for the basket. Marcus Smart with a quick 2 points out of the timeout, 11-7. Lakers by 4. Just 3 minutes played after Ime Udoka, Celtics head coach, called an early timeout, and that's a great strip steal by Smart. Took it away from Davis. Pump fake. Tatum takes a dribble. The three no good. Smart tried to win the rebound, but it's turned over to Westbrook. Westbrook driving to the cup, and a foul called against Dennis Schroeder. And so free throws on the way for Russell Westbrook, first season as a Laker. He is averaging 8.8 assists per game, which ranks 4th in the NBA. Also 19.4 points per game and 8.4 rebounds, as his first free throw is good. Lakers on an East Coast road trip. It's always a marquee event when these two teams meet. Second free throw left short, so Westbrook goes 1 for 2, 12-7. LA by 5. Schroeder's guarded by Avery Bradley. Now it's Jason Tatum. Handing it off to Schroeder. Loose ball scooped up along the sideline. Schroeder managed to stay in bounds. Schroeder now driving, trying to kick it out, but it's stolen away. LeBron James. Davis passing it ahead, knocked away by Horford, but Davis stayed with it. And flying to the rack, draws the foul, going against Grant Williams. What a wild sequence that was. Just a 5-second possession, but a lot happened. And so here are a couple of free throws for AD. 4 minutes, 6 points so far. And you can very well bet that he'll be a big influence tonight for the Lakers. He misses his first free throw attempt. Second trip to the line early on. Second one will rattle in. 13-7. Lakers by 6. Now we got a whistle. Not sure exactly what the call was, but it will be Celtics ball nonetheless. Not sure what that stoppage was about. Now Bradley, a bit of pressure, but it's inbounded safely to Schroeder, who'll return it to Smart. Now Grant Williams. Williams hands it off to Tatum. Tatum at the free throw line, working on Davis. He'll take it out to the far corner. Step back move. Now cross court pass. Corner 3. Grant Williams can't succeed on that 3-point attempt. Now it's LeBron James going to Davis. Davis into the lane. Falling down. Finds Avery Bradley, and he was fouled, Anthony Davis. So Lakers will keep it. Foul is on the floor. What's good, Hayden? Welcome in. Glad to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday night. Nothing better than Friday nights, you know. And as I was mentioning at the top of the stream, this is my first open Friday night where I don't have anything going on since the start of the school year when the high school football season started, because I've been covering my high school football team since the season started. But their state semifinal is actually tomorrow morning rather than tonight for some odd reason. So, hey, I'm able to cover this game, which is not a bad consolation prize, as Davis puts up a brick on the fadeaway. Here's Dennis Schroeder at the other end. Schroeder circling around, driving on James, and lays it in for 2. Nice, nifty moves by Dennis Schroeder. Here's Westbrook lobbing one up. It's off the backboard, and they say the Celtics touched it last. It'll stay with LA. Yeah, absolutely, Hayden. Always enjoy a Friday night off. No doubt about it. I agree 100%. Because, as I mentioned, for the last 10, 11 weeks, I haven't had any Fridays off, as LeBron James knocks down the 3. Here's Tatum the other way. Tatum takes it to the corner. Step back 3. It is in and out. Rebound by Avery Bradley. Here's Westbrook lobbing one up for Davis, who collects and finishes with the layup. Thank you. I appreciate it, Hayden. Yep, we're playing Springfield Central. The winner will play at Gillette Stadium in a couple of weeks in the state championship game. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, because my school's football team hasn't made the state final in my career here. In my 4-year tenure at Franklin High School. So we came to the state semifinals my sophomore year, and then we had COVID last year. But it would be cool to see my high school team play at Gillette. That would be awesome. What's good, Fast Life Paul? Welcome in. You're here from behind the Art channel. All right. Yes, I'm a big fan of Sal. He's a good friend of mine. Really nice guy, as I'm sure you know. So thanks for stopping in from his channel. Much appreciated, Paul. I'm going to step aside for this quick timeout. Just have to do something. But after this quick commercial break, it's back to TD Garden. Lakers up by 9. Welcome back in, everybody. What's good, Connor? Yes, go Celtics. Absolutely, man. Always love a matchup between the Lakers and Celtics. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. And the Celtics will try to get something going offensively after they've already called 2 timeouts in the opening 5 minutes. Here's Al Horford. Horford out to Schroeder. Schroeder picked up by Bradley and Anthony Davis, and Horford blatantly fouled by Russell Westbrook as he was along the baseline. Foul is on the floor. It'll stay with Boston. Frank Vogel in his 3rd season as Lakers head coach, of course, a 2020 NBA champion and 102-57 record at the helm since taking over in Los Angeles. Tatum pass to the corner. Horford's 3 is good. Al Horford with the swoosh from downtown. 18-12. Celtics make it a 6-point ball game. Halfway through the first quarter at TD Garden, that pass knocked away, but a foul whistled against Tatum as the Lakers tried to move it inside for Horton Tucker. And Tatum seems a bit bewildered at the decision. Looks like it'll be Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford checking in momentarily. But first, the free throw attempt from Horton Tucker. He knocks down the first. What's good, Travis? Great to see you. Yeah, big game, no doubt about it, man. Look at the upcoming NBA schedule. Tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern time. It's Charlotte taking on Atlanta. And then it's a Tuesday doubleheader at 7:30. These very Lakers will take on the Knicks, and the Nuggets face the Trailblazers at 10. Both free throws good by Horton Tucker. And yeah, as you say, Travis, there's something big about a Celtics-Lakers matchup. It just means more as Schroeder hits the 3 straight on. Back-to-back triples for Boston, a 5-point ball game. LeBron James dribbles to the corner, defended by Grant Williams. James, fadeaway, got it. Baseline fadeaway, 22-15. Here is Schroeder. Schroeder into the lane, spinning around, finding Horford. Back out to Schroeder it goes. Pump fake, into the lane, kicks it out. Swung around by Grant Williams, but he stepped out of bounds. Or no, they're going to call a foul on Schroeder, rather, as he charged his way into the paint. Oh, you're a Lakers fan, Travis. I did not know that. Maybe I should have. I did not know that. Man, I thought you were I thought you were from New York or something. I could be wrong on that. LeBron James, 7 points so far tonight. What's good, Karam? Welcome back. Yeah, both of our teams, Karam, in the middle of a back-to-back as Anthony Davis flushes it down for the Lakers. 24-15. Lakers in front by 9. 11 points for Anthony Davis. Richardson finding Horford. Horford to the corner with Langford, and a foul called inside. Goes against James. I could be completely wrong, Travis. I'm completely blanking out on where you're from again. Yeah, Anthony Davis made that last dunk look easy because for him it was. But the Celtics had a bit of a lack of communication. Oh, I see, Travis. Okay. Yeah, you are in New York. I thought so. Here's a mid-range pull-up, and Josh Richardson knocks it down for his first points. Okay, got it. So you're from New York, but you like the Lakers. Very interesting. Courtney loves the Knicks. Got it. Okay. Very good. Here's a 3-point attempt. No good. Saving it is Cantor, but he gave it away, and Avery Bradley lays it in for 2. 26-17. There was a bit of news regarding Enes Kanter publicly criticizing LeBron James. See if that plays any type of factor as Peyton Pritchard couldn't get to that pass. Celtics turn it over. A bit sloppy have been Boston. in this opening period. All right, you're from Long Island. Very good. Yep. Yeah, I actually, one of the schools I applied to is Hofstra. I don't know how close you are to Hofstra University, but I visited the campus back in the spring, and I liked it. I liked it. Hofstra is one of the schools on my radar. So here's Pritchard finding Grant Williams. Now it's Enes Kanter. Kanter spinning inside, knocked away by Carmelo Anthony. It'll stay Boston ball. Yes, that's correct, Travis. Yes, my high school's football team are in the state semifinals, Division I state semifinals, and we play Springfield Central tomorrow in Shrewsbury. It's a weird 11 a.m. start time, and that's why I have my first Friday night free in a long time because the game's on Saturday morning for whatever reason. So, yep, I'll be heading out there tomorrow covering the game for a local cable channel, and that jumper is knocked down 26-19. Celtics within 7. So yeah, really looking forward to it. And if we win, we will play at Gillette Stadium in the state championship, which would be so cool. So fingers crossed. It should be a great game. Springfield Central are a great team. They actually got IMG Academy on the schedule. They got blown out, but still, for a public school to get from Massachusetts to get IMG on the schedule, that's impressive. As Marcus Smart pulls up and knocks it down from inside the paint. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Probably the two best public schools in the state. My school, Franklin, and Springfield Central, as Carmelo Anthony pulls up, fouled on the shot. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, how it works in Massachusetts is in the MIAA, which is the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. There are some private schools actually that are in the MIAA, so I don't know if that's the same in other states, but so public and private schools are in the same association. So it's tough for public schools, I should say, like mine, to compete with the private schools, but because the private schools can recruit. And the other semifinal in Division I are 2 private schools, St. John's Prep and Central Catholic. That game's actually going on right now. But yeah, it should be a good one tomorrow between 2 of the best public schools in the state. What's up, Playboy? Welcome in. This is brought up the floor by Rajon Rondo. Rondo, the former Celtic, he will lob it up, and it's thrown down. The one-handed slam by Anthony Davis. The Lakers just scoring for fun. Here's an open lane for Marcus Smart. Count the basket, plus the foul. The lane opened up for Marcus Smart, and he took full advantage. A fast-paced opening quarter of play at TD Garden, and there was the little bump from Rondo. Enough for the whistle. And a chance at a traditional three-point play. Smart, 7 minutes, 8 points, and the free throw rolls out, but it looks like the Lakers are called for a lane violation here. Let's see. Or no, Carmelo Anthony was called for a foul as the free throw is being taken. So Celtics will inbound side out with 14 on the shot clock. .240 remaining in the opening quarter of play. 2 teams with inconsistent starts to their seasons, trying to get on track. Passed into Langford. Now Richardson. 8 to shoot. Richardson. Jumper. Got it. He's 2 for 2. 32-24. Now at the other end, here's Rajon Rondo. Rondo off the high glass. Left-handed layup won't go. Now pushing the floor is Richardson. Richardson in the lane. He'll kick it to the corner. Smart the pump fake. Back outside it goes. Richardson's 3 rattles in, and the Celtics make it a 5-point game, 32-27. And the crowd starting to come alive at TD Garden as Frank Vogel calls a Laker timeout. 1:56 to go in the opening quarter. It's a rivalry that never gets old. Lakers, Celtics. Los Angeles with a 5-point edge, but the Celtics making some noise. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Enes Kanter, as mentioned earlier, making plenty of headlines and obviously very vocal about his personal beliefs off the court in a lot of different aspects. And earlier this week, blasted LeBron James. And it should be interesting to see how that plays out tonight. James bounce pass inside. Rondo kicks it out. The three's too strong. And Josh Richardson knocked in the face by Rondo. That's a foul with 1:36 left in the first quarter. And Enes Kanter actually wearing sneakers in this game with, a statement directed towards LeBron James. First free throw good. The Celtics are in the bonus. Kanter basically saying that LeBron James chooses money over morals. And both free throws knocked down. 32-27. Lakers by 5. Appreciate you guys being a part of tonight's Friday night broadcast. Here in some NBA action, LeBron James. Quick pass to the corner, and the three is good. That's knocked down. And the Lakers lead at 35-27. Richardson, the return pass to Smart. Marcus Smart working on Davis, and it's stripped away. A great steal by Anthony Davis. Davis finding LeBron James. A bit of a wild pass to the corner. Carmelo Anthony defended by Langford. Anthony into the paint. Rondo. High pass. Davis stays in bounds. Davis charging into the lane. Kicks out. Three. Good. It rolls in. And that is a big three-pointer right there, as it's a double-digit lead for the Lakers. Malik Monk with back-to-back triples. Meanwhile, at the other end, it's another and one for Marcus Smart. Basket plus the foul, 38-29 as he heads to the line. As I mentioned, a very fast-paced, up-tempo opening quarter of play here at TD Garden. Free throw is good, 38-30. Celtics bring a bit of full court pressure. Lakers escape it. Into the front court, it's Davis. Davis met by a double team. Now Anthony dribbles in. Shot from the left elbow, no good. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds left in the quarter. What's good, Adam? Welcome into the stream, my man. All right, Adam, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, it's two teams, who haven't been great by any means this season, as that's thrown away. The cross-court pass by Smart. And as time runs out, Monk His shot too strong off the glass, and that is the end of the first quarter. Well, plenty of offense, not a whole lot of defense. 38-30. It's the Lakers in front. Second quarter is coming up momentarily. All right, welcome back in, everybody. And yes, I did see that, Adam. I saw Mikel Antonio's goal against the U.S. Yep, very aware of that. It's tough to watch as a U.S. men's national team fan, but yeah, that was an incredible goal. Just have to bow down to that. He is absolutely a beast, no doubt about it. All right, I'll be back in about 60 seconds, less than that, for second quarter of action. All right, welcome back in, everybody, as we get the second quarter started in Boston. 38-30, Lakers by 8, as Los Angeles really controlled the whole first quarter from the start, but we'll see if the Boston Celtics can limit their turnovers, especially because they had 7 of them in the opening quarter of play, just 1 for the Lakers on the other hand, and that was a big difference. Here's a bounce pass inside, corralled by Cantor, who kicks it to the corner with Schroeder. Schroeder accelerates to the rim and lays it in. Nice start to the second quarter for the Celtics, 38-32. Dennis Schroeder, 7 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Now it's Westbrook, left wing perimeter with Carmelo Anthony. Anthony to LeBron James. He's defended by Richardson. James, tough baseline shot, and he gets the roll. Bit of fortune perhaps, but LeBron James will take it, 40-32. He's got 9 points, first game back from his injury. Pulling up from the stripe is Schroeder. That one in and out. Lakers shooting 64%, Celtics 57%. Contested fadeaway, won't go for LeBron. Now the Celtics pushing the floor. Richardson to the baseline. Back up top to with Cantor. Cantor finding the cutting Schroeder. No look pass to the corner. And the open three off the mark by Langford, but an offensive board. Schroeder wide open three. No good again. The Celtics miss a couple of wide open 3-point attempts. Now it's a reverse layup opportunity. Westbrook couldn't make it work. Rebound by Celtics. Well, that's a very good question, Paul. It has right on cue. Jason Tatum hits a 3-point shot. Yeah, I don't know, Paul. It's frustrating to watch. That's why I'm still a fan of the NBA, but it does drive me nuts how many 3-point shots there are, as you say. Here's a contested mid-range jumper where Anthony is fouled. Carmelo will shoot too. But yeah, Paul, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I guess it's just, adaptation. It's just how the league evolved, really. Evolution, I should say, is a better word. It's just how it is now. A lot of a lot of 3-point shots. It drives me nuts sometimes to watch it, but just modern day NBA as Carmelo Anthony hits his first free throw attempt. More NBA action on Wednesday when the Celtics host the Nets at 7:30 Eastern Time. And then at 10 in the nightcap, it's another intriguing matchup, Sixers against the Warriors. How about Golden State so far this season? Give it patience, Adam. Hopefully I'll get a big sports broadcasting contract, a few years down the road. I still have college ahead of me, so it'll require a bit of patience, and obviously I have plenty of room for improvement myself. Here is Schroeder, fouled as he was knocked off balance. He'll shoot a couple of free throws now. Yeah, no, it definitely analytics is a big part of it, Adam, but I don't get how chucking up 3 after 3 and only making less than a third of them is going to benefit you compared to actually getting better looks inside and making more than 50% of those shots. It doesn't make too much sense to me, but as I said, it's just how the NBA is today. Is second free throw is coming up for Schroeder. He knocks down both. A 5-point Lakers lead, 42-37. Avery Bradley defended by Schroeder in the backcourt. He'll take it across midcourt now. Bradley, though, still under pressure. Finds LeBron James. James guarded by Langford. A bit of a mismatch here, it's safe to say. James going cross court, and Bradley wasn't expecting it. Off his hand, out of bounds. It's an unforced turnover by LeBron James. Just the second of the game for the Lakers. As mentioned, the Celtics have had 7. All 7 came in the opening quarter. None so far here in the second. 9:20 left in the half. Mike, glad to see you. Great to have you here, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. Tatum lost his balance. Found Schroeder. Schroeder down to the baseline. He's defended by Dwight Howard. Schroeder's in the corner. Steps up for a mid-range pull-up and connects. Dennis Schroeder is getting into a rhythm here. 42-39. The Lakers call another timeout as their lead has shrunk to 3. Thank you, Van, for tuning in. The Warriors, I'm sure you know, are not playing in this game, but I understand. You're just saying let's go Warriors in general. Pat's defense got you 45 points in fantasy. There you go, Mike. There you go. I'll be right back after this timeout. It's a 3-point ball game in this long-time rivalry. There we go. It would help if the mic was unmuted. Welcome back in, everybody. And yeah, the Warriors are doing very good. Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt about that. Yeah, I agree. I'm expecting a close game. Look at that. Bill Russell in attendance for this one tonight. The 11-time NBA champion was part of the NBA's 75th anniversary team. Those 11 championships won by Bill Russell, the most among any player in NBA history. What a Boston Celtic legend. Great to see him on hand for tonight's rivalry matchup between the Lakers and Celtics from TD Garden. Offensive rebound by Dwight Howard. And he is fouled on the putback attempt. A lot of trips to the line. Describe Steph Curry in one word. I'd say baller or spectacular. The guy is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Curry for the most part. I'll just put it this way. I like him a lot more than other star players in the league. Is first free throws converted by Howard. Bill Russell's even got the Celtic mask with him. Gotta love it. Both free throws good. 44-39. Lakers by 5. Lakers 12 of 14 at the line. Boston 5 of 6. Tatum along the perimeter. Double team emerges. Finds Cantor down in the post. And LeBron James commits the foul. Dennis Cantor now going to the line. As I mentioned, a lot of free throws in this game so far. First free throw is good as Carmelo Anthony checks back in for Los Angeles. LeBron James taking a seat for the Lakers. Second free throw is good as well. 3-point game, 44-41. So both James and Davis on the bench right now, and there's an offensive foul. Richardson took one for the team right there as he got knocked down by Avery Bradley. Richardson just stood his ground and Westbrook there. Yep. Yeah, Westbrook pushed out on Richardson. That's a good call by the officials, and the Celtics trying to ride some momentum here. Only trail by 3. Grant Williams back to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder into the paint. Had it lost for a moment, kept the dribble going. Richardson, step back 3. No. Bradley the rebound, and he'll find Westbrook. Lakers will try to calm things down with under 8 minutes left in the half. Westbrook tightly guarded by Schroeder. Gonna go cross court, tipped, but finds its way to Anthony. And a wild shot, redirected and tipped in by Howard. 46-41. Lakers by 5. This is handed off to Jason Tatum. Tatum driving, the fake, and now the shot. And that little hesitation ended up drawing a foul against Dwight Howard. All right, there you go. Very good, Adam. Queens Park Rangers got the win. I did see that. Bayern Munich lost to Augsburg. That was unreal. Yeah, that was epic. I mean, I'm happy with that. I like Dortmund in the Bundesliga, and I just basically root for any team but Bayern because I want someone in the Bundesliga to overtake Bayern one of these years. So yeah, that was a surprise result, no doubt about it. Next season, you hope to play MLS fantasy. All right. Yeah, I don't play fantasy myself. I've done NFL, but Not involved with any fantasy this year as Westbrook backs it up for the Lakers. Now moving in, mid-range contested shot, no good. All right, very good, Adam. Now it's Schroeder driving, laying it in. Dennis Schroeder continues to impress 46-45. The Lakers lead is down to 1. And yeah, you are correct. Gio Reyna is American, but no, I like Dortmund even before Reyna was on the team. But yeah, he's a great player that I love as well, and I'm happy he is on Dortmund, and just a further reason to support Dortmund. Yeah, yep, Gio Reyna is American. You are 100% correct about that, Adam. As I'll be back after this, it's a 1-point game at TD Garden, another Lakers timeout. Welcome back to live coverage of NBA Friday. Lakers Celtics, Lakers by 1. What's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in to the broadcast. Jason Tatum has said since the beginning of the career that Kobe Bryant is definitely someone he has always looked up to. And of course, a couple years ago now, it was tragic to hear about the passing of Kobe Bryant. And I know that was hard for many to deal with. And Tatum, from my understanding, was quite close with Kobe Bryant, as even though he was, of course, a former Laker. Jason Tatum definitely had a close connection with him, as Westbrook was too strong on the 3. Offensive rebound, though, by Carmelo. Here's Anthony Davis, defended by Horford. Davis, spin around shot. Oh, he banked it in. An incredible shot by Anthony Davis as the shot clock was winding down. 48-45, Lakers by 3. Davis has 17 points on 7 of 10 shooting. Oh, that's a nice job. Jason Tatum gets inside for the finish. That pass tipped by Grant Williams. It'll stay Lakers ball. Just 7 seconds coming off the shot clock. 5:56 remaining in what's been a slow-paced first half. Even though It at one point was a very up-tempo game. It's safe to say it still is. Still a lot of scoring happening, a lot of trips to the line as well. Here's Taylor Horton Tucker. He's defended by Horford. Crossover move. Pull-up shot, no good. Rebound collected by Richardson. Here's Al Horford. Horford backing his way inside. Knocked away momentarily by Davis. Kept alive by Horford. Grant Williams to Josh Richardson. Richardson pulls up. Too strong off the back iron, and Davis secures the LA rebound. Here's Westbrook working on Schroeder. Westbrook out to Davis. Davis, couple dribbles into the elbow. Now back outside for Horton. Horton Tucker to Davis. 4 to shoot. Davis tightly guarded. Fade away. No. Tatum the rebound. Tatum now taking it the other way for the Celtics. What's good, Ryan? Welcome into the broadcast. Oh man, are you guys losing big? Let me check that. Hold on. I have Twitter notifications on for Kevin Stone, who's covering that game. And oh wow, 28-6. My goodness. Yeah, man. That is tough. Oof. 35-6 now. All right. Wow. So Central Catholic just got another touchdown. My goodness, man. Yeah, well, hey, we still have to win tomorrow. Ryan. Don't get too far ahead of yourselves, because Springfield Central is it's a really good team that we're going up against tomorrow, as that layup is put in. 49-48. Celtics have taken the lead, and Tatum has 9 of his 12 points this quarter. Great steal by the Celtics. Running the floor is Smart. Left wing, it's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder pulls up from the elbow, and it's good. The Celtics up by 3 and really catching fire right now. Here's Horton Tucker's spin around move. The layup rolls off the rim, and now it's Tatum the other way. Coast to coast. Tatum misses the layup, no foul. Now here's a wide open 3, and Carmelo Anthony drains it. 51-51. What a wild last minute or so. Carmelo Anthony with 7 points as this comes out to Tatum. You're pulling for us now? All right, I appreciate that, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. As Tatum hits the 3, 54-51 Boston. Would never root for Central Catholic, yeah. Yeah, overall, even if my team wasn't in it, I'm always going to pull for the public schools. No offense, but I like seeing the public schools pull off upsets against, the private schools, because you guys essentially get to recruit players. So, it is what it is. I'm not making any excuses or anything, but, it is more difficult for the public schools. But yeah, no, I'm hoping we can get it done, man. I'm hoping so. But yeah, sorry to hear about St. John's Prep. I was honestly hoping you guys would take care of Central Catholic so we could possibly meet in the Super Bowl. But yeah, my goodness, that's an impressive performance from Central Catholic, because I know you guys blew them out in the regular season. So that's a wild turn of events. 54-51 Celtics by 3. 3 minutes left. Schroeder driving, bounce pass to the corner off the mark to Smart, and the Celtics turn it over. Oh yeah, no problem, Hayden. Where am I hoping to go to school? Yeah, so I'm hoping to go to Syracuse. Syracuse is number 1 on my list. As you know, I want to pursue a sports broadcasting career, so yeah, I actually applied early decision to Syracuse last week. So I'll find out if I get accepted, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, so exciting times. Yeah, Syracuse is definitely number 1 on my list, but other schools I'm interested in include Hofstra, Quinnipiac, BU, Northeastern, Fordham, Ithaca, even Arizona State and USC, as the Lakers are going to run the floor, and that's thrown down by Malik Monk, the former University of Kentucky standout, and it's the Lakers grabbing back the lead. I appreciate that a lot, Hayden. Yes, I remember saying that you're majoring in communications. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Yeah, best of luck going forward. I've checked out your channel, man. Keep up the great work. You definitely have a bright future ahead, no doubt in my mind. I'll be back after the timeout, final 2 minutes of the half. All right, after this. And welcome back in, everybody. Later tonight at 10 Eastern Time, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks take on Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Those two teams actually met just a couple nights ago, a rematch down in the desert. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter, and my bad, I put up the wrong score. 56-54. Got a little bit ahead of myself as there's a foul called. It goes against the Lakers, and both actually just the Celtics, currently in the bonus. So Smart will have a couple of free throws on the way as he tries to tie it up. First free throw is a swoosh. Russell Westbrook checks back in for the last couple minutes of the half. Smart now has 12 points, 5 of 7 shooting, 1 rebound, and make it 13 points. Both free throws knocked down, 56 all. Tie game late first half. LeBron James to Anthony Davis. Davis inside to James, guarded by a couple players, but he banks it home. LeBron James puts the Lakers back in the lead. Smart to the corner. Grant Williams finding Jason Tatum. Tatum, step back shot, no good. Shooter might have been bumped, no foul called. Westbrook trying to push it, but that's a great steal. Jason Tatum takes it away and throws it down. It's tied at 58. What a play by Jason Tatum. And now Schroeder is down for the Celtics, clutching his face, clutching his mouth to be precise. Not sure what happened. It all occurred off camera. I would like to see a replay. Minute 17 left in the half now. We're tied at 58. And somehow the Celtics were called for a foul. What? What kind of nonsense is that? First free throw is good. Yeah, absolutely, Connor. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I love everything about sports and talking about sports broadcasting. So, I'd love to pursue a career out of it. So apparently that was a technical. I think it might have been for Tatum hanging on the rim, which is a bogus call. He hung on it for like a second. Can't have any fun in the NBA anymore, can you? As that's a nice feed down low, and Horford lays it in for 2. Celtics up by 1. Well, Adam, if I, for whatever reason I don't get into Syracuse, although I do think I have a good shot at hopefully getting accepted, I still have a lot of other colleges that are high on my list that I'm applying to. I'm applying to 10 schools, so, and a lot of great schools for sports broadcasting. So I'm sure I'll find some place that is the right fit for me, even if it's not Syracuse. And LeBron James is getting heated. The crowd is loving it because James is crying like he usually does. Tatum getting a little physical, and James took a swipe at him. And when he doesn't get his way, he typically throws tantrums. So that's no surprise. And that's thrown away. LeBron James going to run the floor and lays it in with the left hand plus the foul. And now James is animated with a possible 3-point play opportunity. Yeah, that's just a bad pass, really, by Tatum. Left-handed layup converted by James, and all of a sudden, the tempers not flaring, but certainly rising as LeBron James short on the free throw, but he collects his own rebound. And now a whistle. Off the ball foul against Boston with 13.7 seconds left in the half. Coming up on the halftime show, I'll talk about LaMelo Ball balling out, really. That's still to come, so stick around as get you caught up around the league. On a busy Friday night of NBA action, Fridays typically see a majority of the teams in action across the NBA. Deep three, James misses. Rebound by Tatum. 2 seconds, 1 second. Tatum at the buzzer. Too strong. And that ends an exciting first half. A very closely contested first half. 61-60 is the lead for the Lakers at the break. Stay tuned for the halftime show. It's coming up in a moment. If the second half is as good as the first half was, we should be in for a treat. Stick around because more coverage of this one is coming your way from TD Garden. And yeah, I mean, absolutely, Adam. It would be great if the Celtics could get a win. It could be a real good kickstart, especially considering the Celtics, as well as the Lakers, have been struggling a bit early on in the season. I'll be back. Halftime show is next. Welcome into the halftime show. Lakers up by a point. What's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in. And appreciate you guys serving my company tonight. Let's get you caught up around the NBA. Warriors in Detroit taking on the Pistons. And the Warriors looking for their 14th win of the season. They're up 86-74 with a minute 20 left in the third. I'll be back in a moment to get you caught up more around the NBA and look back on the first half that was between the Lakers and the Celtics. What's good, Bargov, as well? Welcome in, but I can't agree with you there, man. Let's go Celtics. Boo, Lakers. I'll be back in a moment. Welcome back again here into the halftime report. Lakers up by one. Elsewhere in the NBA, as promised, catching you up on tonight's action. The Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bucks, well, they got their three-point shooting going early. Chris Middleton hit an early three. Giannis got going inside the paint. Wild and one he had in that first quarter. It's been pretty much all Milwaukee from the start. And they're currently up 50-40 with 3:43 left in the first half. Elsewhere, the Indiana Pacers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. This one's been a close one down in Carolina as LaMelo Ball has been showing out so far tonight. Some nice transition points, and the Hornets they've got a talented team down there. They really do. It'll be interesting to see how their season plays out. But yeah, LaMelo Ball really stealing the show so far tonight. And the Hornets have really opened this game up quite a bit lately. 98-79, they lead with about a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Well, later on at 10 Eastern time coming up, it's the Mavericks at the Suns. Phoenix riding a current 10-game win streak. They beat Dallas 2 nights ago. Can they do it again in a rematch tonight? We shall see. I'll be back in a moment, so stick around because we're inching closer to the second half between LA and Boston. Welcome back, everybody. And yes, Adam, I know that Syndergaard news was definitely surprising to hear. Let's be real. No doubt about it. LeBron James, in his return from injury, 13, notching 13 points in those opening two quarters, 6 of 10 so far from the field. So I think LeBron James got involved quite a bit in that first half and has looked more or less like himself after being out for a few weeks due to that injury he sustained early on in the season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the to how the second half plays out because we'll see if the Celtics can better contain LeBron James. Perhaps, of course, LeBron James definitely not liked by many Celtics fans, probably by any, to be honest with you. But yeah, I thought, you know, the Lakers set the tempo early with the lead, but with the lead throughout most of the half. But then the Celtics fought back towards the end of that second quarter. It has to be said they limited the turnovers, which I really felt was key. Those limiting of turnovers was went a long way for the Celtics because they were able to get more shots on the offensive end. And I thought Dennis Schroeder was kind of an under the radar impact player in that first half. He made a couple of more than a couple. He made multiple nice plays to find the basket. And the big reason why the Celtics only trail by one after the break. It's back out to TD Garden. We got the second half coming up. 61-60 Lakers by a single point in what's been a close one so far in this interconference matchup early on in the regular season. Welcome back, everybody. The first matchup of the season between these two historic franchises and a long-lasting rivalry between the Celtics and the Lakers. Look at the leading scorers for LA. Anthony Davis at 18, LeBron James 13. On Boston's side, Jason Tatum with a 17-point first half and Dennis Schroeder tallying 15 points. I did not know that, Adam. All right, thanks for teaching me something new, man. I was not aware of that. Very good, man. I definitely appreciate that bit of history lessons that you're giving me. Well, as always, an honor to bring you coverage of this one, and just get the feeling that this is going to be a close one to the very end. As Adam mentioned earlier, it has that feel of a game that ends up going down to the wire. It's just, a gut feeling, but we'll see how it ultimately plays out. The Lakers, with James and Davis on the floor, a plus 13-point differential. Tatum and Schroeder, meanwhile, just the two of them combined, outscored the Lakers 24-23 in the second quarter. Off we go in the second half. Third quarter underway. Here is Jason Tatum. Tatum finding Horford. Now to the corner. Smart along the baseline. No look pass. Kept in by Tatum, and the three is a brick. It'll be a shot clock violation as Horford had to put it up. Couldn't catch any rim. Not quite the start to the half the Celtics were seeking. Here now is Talen Horton-Tucker for the Lakers. He'll find Davis. Back to Horton-Tucker. He'll drive the baseline. Layup no good. Rebound by Al Horford. Now it's Smart. Bounce pass to Dennis Schroeder. Horford defended by LeBron James. Horford yet to take a dribble. Now he does. Kicks it out. Schroeder gives it to Smart. Right wing three. Good. Marcus Smart puts the Celtics in the lead. First points of the second half go Boston's way. 16 points now for Smart, and it's a 2-point Boston lead. Now LeBron James finding Anthony Davis. Davis to Bradley. Steps in for the two, and he'll miss. Rebound by Smart. Smart on the drive. Lays it in with the left hand. Marcus Smart has come alive here and has come to play in the second half. Underhand pass by James to Bradley. Tried to return it to James. Wasn't expecting it. And the Celtics force a turnover. And now at the other end, that's Big Al setting up the chance and finishing it off 68-61. How about a three-pointer from Al Horford? And yes, some quality three-pointers here being knocked down by the Celtics. Back with more after this. Welcome back in, everybody. Bill Russell in attendance tonight, and of course, became the first ever Black NBA coach after his legendary playing career. Just a legend all around, Bill Russell. Looks like he's munching on some M&Ms. There you go. He's living the life. Love to see it. Bill Russell's still good and well as Boston have started the half on an 8-0 run. That's what prompted the Frank Vogel timeout, but James quickly erases that drought as he knocks down the contested jumper. Nah, Jeffrey, go Celtics. Come on, man. Nah, I'm just playing. I know you're a Lakers fan, but Celtics going to get the win tonight. I have a feeling. And there's the alley-oop thrown down by Al Horford. 70-63, Horford 18 points, 4 assists. Now it's Westbrook. His pass tipped away by Tatum. It'll stay Lakers ball, 11 on the shot clock. On the last Celtics possession, great lob by Marcus Smart to set up the dunk by Horford. Now here's Anthony Davis. Fadeaway is good from the baseline. 70-65, Boston by 5. Davis now has 20 points for the Lakers. Schroeder, bounce pass inside. Grant Williams with the finish. Lays it in with a left hand. 72-65. Pulling up is Westbrook. Off the glass, no good. Here's Tatum. Working on James. He'll get by him, and the layup is good. The Celtics getting their way on the offensive end. 74-65 Boston. And now at the other end, it's a 3 off the mark from Russell Westbrook. Here is Tatum, and foul called. That goes against Avery Bradley. (74-65), chance for a double-digit lead. Jumper too strong from Tatum, off back iron. Lakers with the rebound. Avery Bradley handing it off to Westbrook. He'll reset. Davis to Westbrook, wide open from the corner. And Westbrook makes no mistake with the triple. Here's Horford. Horford to Schroeder. He fakes the shot. Now outside, I should say, for Tatum. Tatum defended by Bradley. Sorry, by Horton Tucker. And Tatum will get the foul call as the shot clock was down to 4. 2 free throws on the way for Tatum. 7:37 to play in this third quarter now. (19 points for Tatum, 7 of 17 shooting, 7 rebounds. First of 2 free throws is good. A reminder that the NBA season rolls on this weekend, Saturday, tomorrow that is, 7:30 Eastern. Charlotte takes on Atlanta. Then it's a Tuesday doubleheader at 7:30. It's the Lakers Knicks. And then at 10, it's Denver against Portland. Both free throws. Good by Tatum. 76-68 Boston. James, risky pass. Davis kept it in. James to Horton Tucker. Pump fake. Out it goes to Bradley. And his right wing 3 is a swoosh. Lakers within 5. 76-71. Oh, a nice move by Schroeder. And his layup is good by Smart, I should say. That was Marcus Smart with the intelligent play. 78-71. James kicks it out. Davis a 3. Too strong. And the rebound is loose. Who's going to grab it? Smart does so. He hits the deck, finding Tatum. Tatum over to Schroeder. Steps into a three. No. LeBron James has the rebound. James slows it down about midway through the third. Defended by Horford. James, couple crossover moves. Now along the baseline. Fade away. Got it. 78-73. Both teams set to make some substitutions at the next stoppage. That's 17 points for LeBron. Schroeder backs off, bounce pass to Tatum. Tatum pivoting, takes a dribble, fadeaway shot, good! Jason Tatum, smooth as you like, 80-73. Now it's Westbrook left wing, 5:40 left in the third. He'll take it into the paint, nice pass inside. An easy finish at the rim for Anthony Davis. Back to a 5-point game, a game with a whole lot of offense so far. Schroeder backs up on the right wing. He picks up the dribble, and Grant Williams' pass deflected. It'll stay Celtics ball with 8 to shoot. Oh, excuse me. Friday night, I'm always just extra tired from, not getting enough sleep during the week, having to wake up early for school. But don't worry, I'm going to make it. I'm definitely not falling asleep for a big game like this. And the Celtics quickly knock down a shot, 83-75. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Mid-range jumper, rims out for Davis. Celtics have the rebound. Anthony Davis had 15 points in the first quarter, has had just 7 since then. Significantly quieted down. Cantor working on Davis, deflected shot, picked up and put in by Josh Richardson. What an adjustment by Josh Richardson. The Celtics lead by double digits. And Richardson is in double figures, 11 points, 85-75 the score, and that'll be a traveling violation. Carmelo Anthony took too many steps. 7th turnover of the night for Los Angeles. 4.5 to go in quarter 3. Here's Enes Kanter with it. And Richardson called for an offensive foul. Very interesting call right there. Guess it went against Enes Kanter. Oh, wow. Losing concentration was Avery Bradley. That's a mistake you'd see in high school, but certainly not in the NBA. Bad turnover there. Here's Schroeder at the other end, lays it in. The underhand scoop layup with the left hand. 87-75, Boston by a dozen. Remember, they trailed by 1 at the break. Westbrook's 3 no good. Langford is there for the Celtics. Crowd at TD Garden is liking what they're seeing here in the second half from Boston. Schroeder passes to Cantor, back to Schroeder now. Guarded tightly by Avery Bradley. It's handed off now to Richardson. Richardson top of the key. Defended by Carmelo Anthony. 1 to shoot. Richardson puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound. Grant Williams collects. Finds Langford. Langford had it knocked away. It'll stay with Boston. 10 on the shot clock. Celtics just seem to want it more here in this third quarter. Ime Udoka has to be pleased with what he's seeing as a timeout is called by Boston. They lead at 87-75. 3:16 left in the third. Back in a moment. Welcome back in, everybody. And look at that. The players remaining from last season for the Lakers, just three of them: Horton, Tucker, Davis, and James. 14 new players this season for the Lakers, most in the NBA. That is quite remarkable, as the jumper is no good from Boston. Yeah, so they basically kept their two main pieces, of course, in James and Davis, Horton Tucker as well. And then just changed everything else. It's crazy to think about, considering the Lakers won a title just a couple seasons ago. And don't get me wrong, still a contender in the West, no doubt about it, but definitely a lot of turnover in this past offseason. 2:55 to play in the third quarter. Celtics by 12. It's been a good one in Boston, Massachusetts on this Friday night. Oh, what a bounce pass inside. And the slam dunk by Al Horford. Al Horford really making a big impact in the second half for the Celtics. A 9-0 run for Boston in the last 3 minutes. Losing balance, but maintain the dribble as Anthony Davis knocked loose by Horford. Keeping the dribble as Davis. Spin move inside, and a foul called on the layup attempt. It'll go against Horford. 2 shots for Anthony Davis. .223 remaining in the third. And 2 big free throws here, it has to be said, in which Davis knocks down the first. He had 15 points in the first quarter, just 8 points since then. Make it 9. Both free throws are good. 89-77 the score. Yeah, the Lakers as a team scored 38 points in that first quarter. They've only had 39 points since then in almost 2 full quarters. The offense has been quieted down significantly. Here's Horford working on Davis. Shot clock winding down. Horford rejected, has to put it up, and it is off in time, but an air ball from Grant Williams. Shot clock violation. Anthony inbounds to LeBron James. Lakers down by a dozen. Anthony Davis. Bounce pass to LeBron James. James defended by Schroeder. Horford with the double team. Out it goes to Anthony, and his three is true. Big 3-point make. 89-80. Sorry, yeah, 89-80. It's a 9-point game. Here's Schroeder. Nice move. And a foul called on the floor. Really, Adam? No, I do not know what you're talking about. I guess I got to check that out. But no, I have no idea who that is, as it's a hard foul at the rim. Well, Adam, there's still plenty of time left. Trust me. Basketball is a game of runs, so still plenty of time to go, as Horford will earn a trip to the line. He has 11 points tonight, looking to add on to that tally. First one is good. Minute 23 left in the third. Checking back in, Jason Tatum. Grant Williams will rest. Tatum 23 points so far in this one. Both free throws are good. 91-80. Celtics by 11. Here's LeBron James. Fadeaway shot, left short, and the rebound by Horford. Lakers just can't get going on offense. Tatum will slow it down. Boston out rebounding LA 32-22. Wide open three from the left wing. Richardson misses the mark. Lakers have it. James at the other end. 45 seconds left in the third. LeBron James threw it away, but a foul called. Oh, man, it seemed like a late whistle. Tatum wants it to be reviewed. Very questionable call right here. Oh, man, that looked like he got ball. Man, oh, man. Lakers keep possession, though, as Anthony Davis pulls up and knocks down the shot from the free throw line. 91-82. Schroeder picks it up in the front court. Drives into the lane. Off balance shot, no good, but a foul called. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Celtics have taken over here in the third. Let's be honest. First free throw, good by Schroeder. Is that right, Adam? Lakers are big in the UK. Yep. Sure they are. I'm sure the Lakers, Celtics, Knicks are all big in the UK. Obviously, big market teams from major cities. So, yeah, I can only imagine. Both free throws good by Schroeder. Celtics 17 of 18 at the line. The Lakers 15 of 18. They have started the season poorly, no doubt. 7 on the shot clock for LeBron James. Top of the key, guarded by Langford. 3 to shoot. James going to do it himself, but no. It's taken away. The steal by Langford. James couldn't even get up a shot. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Accelerating is Schroeder. No good. Rebound by Langford. Has to put it up and does. That's off the backboard. No good. The end of the third quarter at TD Garden, 93-82. It's the Celtics by 11. The final quarter is next. Stay tuned. And welcome back in, everybody. It's the end of the third quarter here in Boston. Elsewhere in the league, the Clippers taking on the Pelicans in New Orleans, and the Pelicans have the 1 point edge, up 70-69 with a minute 54 left in the third. That's your update elsewhere in the league. After this, it's back to TD Garden for quarter number 4. Stick around. I'll be back for that. Welcome back. We're set to begin the fourth, and looking at the comments, do they play pool in the U.S.? Yeah. Pool is somewhat popular here in the U.S. Yeah, I actually used to have a pool table at my house, at my old house that I used to live at. I used to like playing it actually. Too bad we gave that away. I don't even know what happened when we moved. I think we left it behind, but yeah. Pool is somewhat popular here in the U.S. Not when it comes to like professionally playing, but just for fun as like a hobby. It's yeah, I would say so. But yeah, not when it comes to professionally, as you say in like Europe and Asia. 93-84, fourth quarter underway. Celtics in possession, and this is tapped around. Smart hit from behind, and he got the basket. Westbrook committed the foul, and one for Marcus Smart. Is Syracuse my top option for school? Yeah, it is, Ryan. Yep. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I get accepted, but yeah, exciting times, man. Exciting times. How about you? As that is as the free throw is no good actually by Smart. Yes, Ryan. I did apply early decision. Yep, I did. It was I had to think about it a lot, but since they don't have early action, I decided to go ED as the 3 pointer is knocked down by LeBron James. Yeah, I mean it's my top school, so if I get accepted, I'm gonna go there. So that's how I feel about it. You did as well. All right, man. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. Hopefully, hopefully things go our way. Things go our way. But yeah, I'm glad I got that over with. Because yeah, I wanted to get all my applications out of the way because I applied to early action to some other schools too. And I'm glad I got that Syracuse application out of the way because it was definitely stressful leading up to the application. But hey, now it's done with, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a foul in the paint. It goes against LeBron James, who certainly has some words for the officials. Did I submit SAT scores? Yeah, I did. I did, Ryan. Yeah, my SAT scores weren't what I really wanted them to be. I took the SAT twice. I was right around the average. Well, no, I was a little above average actually for Syracuse. So my counselor suggested that I submit them. Yeah, exactly. I was the same, Ryan. I was the same. I was very much so on the fence because I didn't know because I was kind of around the average. I was slightly above. So I was debating it, but ultimately I decided to submit them. Yeah, I did as well. So I don't. Because if I didn't submit them, I think that would kind of tell them that that I didn't do good on it. I mean, I know they say that if you don't send them, it's not a factor, but I think admissions counselors realize if you're not sending them, then your score maybe isn't that great. So I just decided to go with it. What college do I want to go to? I was just talking about that, Jeffrey. Syracuse is number one on my list, so I'm hoping Syracuse. Yeah, yeah, it's true, Adam. I mean, every state, all around the country, they have top sports broadcasting colleges. So you know, I kind of want to stay in the Northeast, so that is a factor. As we got a timeout on the floor, I'll step aside for a moment. Back with more as the Celtics try to close it out. Still early stages, though, the fourth quarter. Welcome back. It's the Celtics by 8, and yeah, same here, Ryan. I was hoping to get a 1400, just couldn't get there, unfortunately. I know a couple of friends who did, but I couldn't crack it. It is what it is. Um, yeah, that's very true, Jeffrey. Yep. If I go to Syracuse, they'll be going up against BC in the ACC. Yeah, that is the dilemma being from Boston. That's very true, Ryan. Yeah. What's good, Braulio? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. You had two indoor games today, and oh wow, you scored two in the first one, four in the second one. Is that right? Wow, that's insane, man. Looks like you're putting on a show. Looks like you're putting on a show. Both free throws are good. 101-91. Celtics by 10. 10 minutes left in the ball game. Westbrook inside, kicks it out. Three-pointer is a brick. Way off. There was Ellington, and now it's Tatum at the other end. Tatum, step back triple. Short. Carmelo Anthony hustling for the rebound, and he'll pick it up. Anthony finding Westbrook. Westbrook against Langford. Out it goes to Davis. Davis pump fake and fouled by Horford. Will be a shooting foul as Davis heads to the line. First free throw rolls out, and that could be a big miss there, that free throw. Lakers needing every point they can get here in the fourth. Playing from behind, Davis has had 26 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and there's his 27th point. Goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. 101-92. Boston by 9. Marcus Smart to Al Horford. Horford to Jason Tatum. Tatum driving, finding Horford, and that is off of, they say, the Lakers. There's a long pause there as the referees didn't appear to quite know who last touched it themselves. That's right, Jeffrey. Yep, Celtics will be back in action tomorrow night against the Thunder. You are right. As Tatum drives, no good, and he puts in his own rebound. 103-92. Here's Westbrook full speed ahead. Backs out, finds Davis, wide open three. No. Rebound by Richardson. Celtics can slow it down a bit. Here is Smart. Horford. Oh, he missed the layup, but a foul was called. A bit of a late whistle, but it came nonetheless. Carmelo Anthony committing the foul. 8:44 left in regulation. Horford's first free throw rims out. $13 points for Horford tonight. And the second free throw is no good. 0 for 2 was Horford on that trip to the line. Here's Westbrook the other way, finding Anthony Davis. Now Carmelo Anthony defended by Langford. Physical play, spin around shot, no good. Rebound loose, Davis corrals it and puts it in for 2. Big offensive board for AD. It's 103-94. Smart cross-court feed, corner 3, no good by Langford. Anthony Davis the rebound. He'll find Russell Westbrook. Lobs it in the lane to Davis. Back out it goes for Horton Tucker. And Davis fouled, a reach in by Smart. Westbrook here will inbound for the Lakers. Oh, is that right, Adam? I wish I could have seen that, man. I'm sorry to hear that you had to retire, though, after that season due to arthritis. That stinks, man. That stinks. Seemed like he had an epic goal, though. As Tatum runs the floor and lays it in. 105-94, 31 points for Tatum. And there's a block. Al Horford with the rejection. Here's Langford, coast to coast. Kicks it to the corner. Driving now is Richardson. He misses, but a foul called and 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers wanted a charge on Langford, did not get the call. And now Josh Richardson will have a couple of free throws. What's good, Bobby? How's it going? All right, that's good. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'll tell you what, man. I'm jealous of you getting those Pats tickets. But hey, you enjoy, man. I'll be heading to Gillette Stadium. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday for the Revolution playoff game. I know that's not a Patriots game, but I will be heading to Gillette on Tuesday, November 30th. So 11 days from now for the Revs playoff game. So looking forward to that because I can actually afford those tickets. But no, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Yeah, go Pats, absolutely, Bobby. They're playing the winner of New York City FC and Atlanta United as Jason Tatum finishes the layup in TD Garden's rocking right now. And one for Tatum. And boy, is he taking over here in the second half. Yeah, so Bobby, I'm sure you've heard that the Revolution were the best team in the league in the regular season, so therefore they get the bye. It's actually the same playoff format as the NFL, where the one seed in each conference gets a bye, and the 2 through 7 seeds have to play in the first round. So yeah, the Revs play the winner of Atlanta and New York City. Yeah, you're right. Atlanta's no joke. Atlanta's no joke. Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. They have Joseph Martinez, Ezekiel Barco, Pity Martinez. Yeah, they got a good team there. No doubt about that. All right, Adam. All right. But yeah, Bobby, you enjoy those Pats games, man. It seems like a blast because they're actually having a good season right now. Five wins on the trot, and yeah, that's a big one next week against Tennessee. Second free throw, no good, and Marcus Smart corrals the rebound. Smart back to Tatum. Celtics by 15. Tatum defended by Horton Tucker. Pass down low, and Horford fouled as he went for the flush. The Celtics just getting their way in the paint. And that's what I've liked most about Boston the second half. They're working the ball around nicely. They're not just settling for 3-point shots, which they tend to do. They're actually moving the ball around nicely as a team and earning trips to the line quite often. First free throw is good by Horford, and the Celtics have really opened up the lead. How about Tatum? 11 points this quarter, 34 tonight. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jeffrey. That's right. 30 years ago today, huh? Hey, there you go, Bobby. Yeah, just in case, just in case. No, I can't blame you there, man. Going to a Super Bowl would be incredible. That would be once in a lifetime to say the least, as Horford misses the second free throw. But yeah, man, I'm hopeful with the Patriots. I'm hopeful, man. That was a great win last night. We just got to keep it rolling because the schedule doesn't get any easier. As that's a dunk by Davis. He's up to 31 points, Anthony Davis. Here's Tatum. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive board, and the putback is good. Marcus Smart with the cleanup work. 112.96. Smart has 20 points. Here's a long-range three, and LeBron James knocks it down. Lakers just trying to stay within reach as we hit the midway point of quarter four. 112.99. LeBron James with 23 points. That marks his 50th career 20-point game against Boston. No wonder us Celtics fans hate LeBron so much. I have to admit, as much as I hate LeBron, that's an impressive statistic. That corner three, no good by Horford, but a foul is called on Malik Monk. Yeah, it's possible, Bobby. It's possible. You never know. I mean, yeah, the way the Patriots have been playing, I think there's a legit shot we overtake the Bills and win the division. And then, yeah, then you're talking about that number one seed in the conference. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but yeah, I mean, could be, Bobby. Yeah, that's going to be a pivotal matchup Tennessee, New England next weekend. And, it'll be nice. The Patriots have extra bit of rest after playing Thursday night. Free throws are good. One of them is good, I should say. 113.99. LeBron James trying to sell a foul, and he doesn't get the call. And as he gets back on defense, he continues to whine to the referee. Oh, man, that was funny. Tatum out to Schroeder. Cross-court pass. Celtics swing it around. Smart will drive. Kicks it out. Corner three. Tatum connects. Downtown Jason Tatum. 116-99. And TD Garden is electric. Largest lead of the night. And it's great ball movement from the Celtics, leading to a wide-open corner three. And I'd suggest not leaving Tatum wide open from beyond the arc, or anywhere for that matter. It's the Celtics with a 17-point lead, late fourth quarter, back with the final minutes after this break. Welcome back in, everybody. How about Jason Tatum here in the second half? He's taken over, and the Celtics have a 17-point lead. Yeah, I'm sure I would, Bobby. I'm sure I would faint if I saw what you spend on Sox and Patriots tickets on a yearly basis. But hey, what can I say? If you're a diehard fan like us, I mean, I can't blame you. When I'm older, I'm probably gonna do the same, Bobby, to be honest with you. So I can't really blame you, man. Jason Tatum, a 37-point night thus far, 13 of 26 from the field, 4 of 9 from three, as Monk knocks down the free throw to make it 116-100, 5:02 to play at TD Garden. Dennis Schroeder, by the way, was assessed a technical foul. That's why Malik Monk had that free throw attempt, and now the Lakers get the ball. I'm not sure what the technical was for, in all honesty. Rondo's pass deflected, and there's a steal by Tatum. Tatum on the fast break, passes it off, and the left-handed layup is good. That's Richardson. Now the Lakers running the floor. Monk misses his layup. Securing the rebound is Tatum. The Celtics with a comfortable 18-point lead. Double team on Tatum. Finding Richardson. His jumper no good. And a foul called against, I believe, Horton Tucker. Oh, absolutely, Jeffrey. Absolutely. Yeah, Bobby has a fantastic channel. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely, Jeffrey. Always love tuning into to Bobby's broadcast. He does a great job covering Boston sports. His streams are always a good time, no doubt about it. Yeah, Titans have been looking good. No lies there. As LeBron James is taken out, and it looks like the Lakers may just throw the towel at this stage. It looks like the Celtics are going to get the better of the Lakers in this rivalry matchup. Both free throws good from Horford. And it's a 20-point Celtics lead. Look at that. Paul Pierce in attendance for this one tonight. Front row seat for Paul Pierce as he enjoys the action at TD Garden. That ball rebounded by Smart. Here's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder finding Tatum. Tatum, great pass down low. And a foul called as Horford puts it in. Looks like he got poked in the eye as well by Ellington. It looks like, I think are they gonna count the basket? I don't know. He got poked in the eye right there. They are not going to count it, but they're going to give him a shooting foul. Okay. They said he was in a shooting motion, but shot that went in came after the fact. A reminder that coming up next, it's Dallas and Phoenix, an intriguing battle out west. How about Devin Booker in his last 3 games, averaging 26.3 points per game? Should be a good nightcap on this Friday. Both free throws good from Big Al Horford, in a second stint with the Celtics after playing with Philadelphia. 122 to 100 now. 3:45 remaining. Pass inside, and the basket plus the foul for number 9, Kent Bazemore, the former Houston Rocket. Ime Udoka will call a timeout. 3:45 to play. Celtics in cruise control. 20-point lead for Boston. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Tatum 37 points, Smart 22, Schroeder 21, Horford 18, Richardson 15. A full team effort from the Celtics tonight. Led by Jason Tatum. And this will, I think it's safe to say, be the biggest win of the season for the Celtics so far, because there are a lot of questions about this team based on the poor start they had, and they've certainly showed up tonight. That is very true. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Thank you. Yeah, great to see, man. Hopefully the Celtics can build off of this, and it's not just a one-off. I would like to see them play this well consistently. You know what I mean? So, of course, Jaylen Brown still out with an injury, so hopefully we'll see him back soon, which will only make things better, you'd presume, as Bazemore's free throw will roll in, make it a 122 to 103 score. Into the front court goes Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder to Celtic checking in for the first time tonight, and that would be Hernangomez. Some backups getting some action here for Boston. Now the Lakers back in possession. Pulling up short was Bazemore. 3 minutes left, Celtics by 19. Passed off by Enes Kanter. And that'll be an offensive foul. Moving pick set by Kanter as Boston turned the ball over. And that'll be it for Dennis Schroeder. Great performance from him. First year as a Celtic. Actually acquired from the Lakers. Sweet revenge on his former team. That's a wild layup. Rolling out for Bazemore. Rebounded by Peyton Pritchard. Here's Enes Kanter. Kanter to Pritchard. Pritchard, long range three. You bet! Peyton Pritchard can be a great three-point shooter, showing why right there. 125-103. Lakers will try a three of their own. That won't fall. Celtics the other way with a 22-point lead. Pump fake by Nesmith. Out it goes. Hernangomez a three. Too strong. Rebound collected by Bazemore. Lakers with a three of their own. That won't go for Ellington. Minute 45 to play now. And that'll be off of Pritchard, they say. Lakers ball. Yeah, absolutely, Jeffrey. Billy Donovan was a good basketball player back in his day. Final 90 seconds. Here's Dwight Howard. Pass inside, and Bazemore with the soft touch off the glass and in. 125-105. Peyton Pritchard, point guard for the Celtics here, and I guess you could say some garbage time as Hernangomez gets it. Back up top to Pritchard. Pritchard driving in, and a foul called. A sour look on the face of LeBron James. You love to see it. As the Celtics will get the better of their longtime rivals. LeBron James, 23 points tonight in his return from injury. Free throws are good from Pritchard, 127-105. Final minute now. Avery Bradley off the screen, pulls up from the elbow. That shot in and out. Rebound by Kanter. Pritchard now top of the key. Screen set. He'll pass it to Kanter. Wide open look. And his three is good. And it's Kanter from downtown. Boston lead it by 25. A wry smile on the face of Enes Kanter. Now it goes out to Dwight Howard. He's wide open and makes no mistake from beyond the arc. 25 seconds left. The fans head to the exits in delight. Shot clock down to 7. Pritchard takes it in. Rejected. Now a loose ball. Nesmith has it. 1 to shoot. Pritchard gets it off in time. Three's no good. And Avery Bradley will dribble it out, and that is the ball game, folks. The Boston Celtics take over in the second half and take down the Los Angeles Lakers. 130 to 108 is your final score. Perhaps a statement game from the Celtics tonight, in an impressive showing where the offense took center stage for Boston, putting up 130 on the Lakers. Quite a remarkable performance on this Friday night as the Celtics improved to 8-8. The Lakers, meanwhile, dropped to 8-9. We'll see if this is a sign of good things to come for Boston. At least the Celtics hope that's the case. What a night for Jason Tatum as he celebrates with his son Deuce. And it was great being on with all of you guys. And I know, Adam, I was expecting it to be a tight one all the way to the end. But yeah, as you say, the Celtics just took over in the end. And here is Jason Tatum with his post-game thoughts. I'll let you guys listen in.
You sum up this win? This is big. It's been an up and down season, but we're just trying to figure out, get on track. Obviously, we got some guys in the lineup, but this is special. This is Lakers and Celtics. So much history between the two, especially playing in front of your home crowd. It feels good to get a win against a contender team. We're just trying to figure it out. Speaking of back on track, you got 37 tonight. You've got 71 in your last two games. Do you feel like you're finally finding your rhythm this season? Yeah. It's been tough. But like you say, you guys just keep putting in the work. I never doubted myself. I believe in myself. My teammates do. The guys I play against, they know what I can do. It's just a matter of time. Just keep putting in the work. And it's no fault. Congrats on the win, Jason. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, there are the post-game thoughts of Jason Tatum. And you heard it right there. An impressive win for the Celtics tonight, led by their star. 130 to 108, your final score. The Celtics take down the Lakers. Coming up next, Dallas taking on Phoenix. But that'll do it for my night. I'll see you, Hayden. It's been a pleasure. Adam as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. And yeah, can they get a winning streak going? That's the big question. I'll see you guys next time. I'm not sure exactly when that will be, but we shall see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow just because I'll be covering my school's football game. But yeah, just stick around and, well, not stick around, but make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you want, so then you know whenever I go live. And yeah, no problem, Luke. It's been a pleasure, man. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, everybody. The Celtics beat the Lakers. That's always a good statement. 130 to 108, your final.